Hey there, and welcome to another video. So today we're going to play City Skylines. A lot of you might not know about this game, cause a lot of the times on my channel I usually play Town, but now I'm playing City Skylines, which is basically Town, but it's on PC and it's 3D. And I know that Teardown 66, I think it was called, yeah, Teardown 66. It was released on to the Apple Store and Steam for PC, and it is way cheaper than City Skylines. But I don't know. I feel like City Skylines just have this bigger community, so it has a lot of, a lot more mods, a lot more YouTubers play on this game, and so I want to jump on the train and get on to victory lap. I'm just kidding. So basically, we're going to do this new series called Tropic Islands. In which that in this series, I'm going to, you know, makes a city slash country based on the archipelago, which is a vanilla map, which you need to. I think you need to get a DLC for that one. I don't know, but I think it was from a DLC, either the mass transit or the natural disasters or something else. I don't know. Anyway, I did buy like 4 DLCs for this game, which is mass transit. The other one is natural disasters, and I also got the football stadium DLC or stadium DLC, and I also got another one which I apparently forgot. Anyway, I have 4 DLC. What's the other one? It's not After Dark because I don't have that. Oh yeah, Park Life. Yeah, I also have Park Life. So those are some of the DLCs of this game. This game is not free, unlike the town. And also, the goal of this is that the goal of this series is that I can make a realistic city. As realistic as possible, with least mod, like least mods. So fewer the mod, but the better. I do have 14 installed, which might be a lot to some of you, but I usually play with 20 something, like 23 or something. And that made the game crash because my PC is not the strongest. But 14 or 13, I think it was 13, 14, yeah, 14, which is awesome. My computers can handle that. And also, I have 6 assets. Now, first time I've played this game a few weeks slash months ago. I think it was months ago. The first time I played with 0 assets, and then I found out that there's this huge community, and on that community there's lots of people creating assets. Now, because there's lots of assets and most of them are free by not requiring a DLC, I subscribed slash installed at least 400 of them. After 2 days of playing, yeah, the file crashed. The save game crashed, and so I need to reduce it. And so I do now have only 6, which comes from the network extensions. So the 13 mods that I have is 14. Okay, I don't remember. But anyway, one of them is TMPE, which is Traffic Manager President Edition, which is the ones that basically make you control the traffic better. Also, I have Move It, which is very, very important to this one. Then I have Find It, which is also very, very important. Find It, because without Find It is basically the one with the, I don't know what you call that. Anyway, um, Find It is where I can choose my own what you call that, buildings to plop down and do stuff with. And so without Find It, it's gonna be very hard to find props, buildings, and assets. I mean assets. What? Okay, props or buildings or decals. Yeah, yeah, whatever that is. I mean, I know what decals is, but I don't know how you spell better. So anyway, at in this episode, we're gonna lay out the zoning and the road stuff for the downtown area. So we're basically going to lay out the roads and districts, and there's two sides because the highway basically divides the island into two. On the right side right now is going to be the downtown, where the city is, where people work, where the high density area is. And on the left side of the highway right now is going to be the suburban area. It's going to be the suburb. It's going to be where people live. It's going to be where kids play as well, I guess, right? Because there's gonna be low density houses, which is basically just normal houses, instead of high rise houses, and there's going to be lower density commercial area because people still basically need to do buy stuff. Because if I don't have any commercial area, I guess the people will use that one bridge that only has 3 lanes to get to the downtown area to buy stuff that they need, and I think that's gonna create a really bad traffic condition for them. And yeah, that's why I decided that. Anyway, I'm just gonna declare some few things. I mean one. I'm not a pro at this game, so don't quote me on anything. And also, you know, this game is absolutely amazing, especially with mods. I usually, if there's an update, which this when I recorded this, it was basically after an update, which means that a lot of the mods and assets are not compatible with the game yet, and so I'm basically screwed at that time. I cannot plop buildings down or put buildings down individually. I can only zone it. You might be wondering, what's the benefit of putting buildings instead of zoning them? Well, the benefit is you have more control over it. You can design stuff better. You can make it look realistic. Because if not, it's actually just gonna screw your city and it's not gonna look realistic. Trust me. It's gonna happen actually in a few episodes, I think. Also, there's gonna be two types of islands. The main ones and the what do you call that? Feet islands? I don't know. Anyway, those other islands, which is not the main island, which will only the purpose of those islands will be to satisfy the demand of the island. So if I want to build industrial areas, but there's no demand for it, then I'm gonna build an island with industrial areas. And basically these islands, which is not main and only there to what you call that, balance the demand, or to satisfy the demand of the people, is not gonna have that much detail as the main islands. So I only have like one other island which is not main. Actually, two main islands, and 3 ones that are not main. 2 of them is focused on industrial. But anyway, we're just gonna focus on these ones first. The main ones are the best. I mean, better, and especially it's better to see them because they have more detail. They're gonna have like more trees, I guess, more greenery, more props and stuff. And yeah, that's how it's gonna be divided. Also, the longer, I mean, the more episodes you watch, I believe you're gonna be able to see the level of detail rising up, episode by episode. Because on the first episode, the mod that um, enables you to put down buildings, which is plop the globals, was not available, or not available. I mean, by not available, I mean it is available, but you cannot play with it. I'm just playing around with Traffic Manager President Edition over here. Basically, that's a mod menu. You don't really need to know that, but anyway, I hope you guys are gonna be happy with this series because it is City Skylines. City Skylines is basically Tea Town on the gameplay aspect, but on the graphics side of stuff, I believe that City Skylines is way better. That's just an opinion, and also. The first things that I put down are toll booths, basically, but I put them near the border. So I'm saying that those are not just toll booths; those are also border crossings or border checkpoints. So people can pay. So basically, the city slash country is actually not profiting from these stuff because the expenses is greater than the profit, I guess, right? So until now, actually, I'm actually still recording the next few episodes. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it. And by the way, about those toll booths to get in the city, um I know they're not symmetrical now, but at the end it will definitely be symmetrical because I fixed it in the next few episodes, I think. And I do like putting roundabouts, right, like where your highway meets your city, because I believe it's just better for the city and better for the traffic flow. Because in this game, well, traffic is usually a problem in a few cities. But if there is a traffic problem, I'll try to, do stuff. I mean, by do stuff, I mean like, what you call that? Fix it, yeah. So here I'm actually putting down a building. And so that will be the highest building for this island. There is actually a higher building in the island that will satisfy island. I don't know, feed island, the man island. Yeah, I'm just gonna call that the man island. There's actually more stuff, higher stuff on the man island. Anyway, so we are actually nearing the end of the video. So if you want to, please subscribe to support me and like the video. Share it if you want, and enjoy the cinematics. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.